Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea Tranquility. It's Wednesday. New album, new product, new release day. We've got another one for you here today. This is for all you jazz rock / fusion fans. Very cool instrumental album from a UK band. I believe they're based out of London. New to me. I've never heard of these guys before. The band is Mysteries of the Revolution. And the album is called Longing for the Dawn. You can see that okay. There we go. Okay, this is a band that, like I said, pretty new to me, but their debut album came out in 2008. This is their second album, so quite a few years in between releases here, but you know, better late than never, I always say. This band is comprised of and formed by Daniel Biro, who's the kind of the brainchild behind the band here. Multi-instrumentalist, but mostly plays loads of keyboards and programming. You got B.B. Davis on drums and percussion, a little bit of flute. There's some little vocalizations on the album as well. You got some folks helping out on the album. You got a guy named Vincenzo Lamagna on guitars, Andy Alexander on bass, Don Stewart plays flute on one track, and Russ Parker also contributes guitar to one track, which is Babylon Everything. Don and Russ partake in there. As far as the music itself, well, let's take a look at the album here, or the CD, I should say. 9 tracks in total, as you can see right there. Yeah, not a lot to this. All right. So how I would describe this, there are moments, you know, you start listening to the first song on here, which is You Turn Me On, and it starts off, it almost sounds like something from like Inner Mounting Flame by Mahavishnu Orchestra. There's also some moments that sound a little bit like Caravanserai era Santana. But then you start to hear lots of these cool kind of like Joe Zawinul, Herbie Hancock inspired, you know, Fender Rhodes and organ and whatnot. And it starts to take on more of like a Weather Report or like a Return to Forever, like a lighter brand of Return to Forever. Some really nice melodic songs on here. Some of the tracks are a little more fiery than others. Some are a little bit more laid back. It's definitely jazzy in spots. Yeah, I wouldn't really say any of this is really prog rock. To me, it's more like kind of fusion, very 70s inspired. You hear some like Tony Williams Lifetime style things on here, but very, very enjoyable. What I like a little bit more intensity in some spots, perhaps, but the keyboard work is exemplary. So some of the tracks to look out for here. You Turn Me On is the first one, just under 9 minutes long. I like that quite a bit. Then you got One Whisper, a little bit more mellow. Again, some nice electric piano. You know, you don't have there's not a ton of guitar on all the tracks, but some more than others. Like Heavy on Karma, which is track number 3. That's got definitely more ripping guitar on it. I got some nice little riffs and lead guitar stuff going on there, which plays well off the electric piano and the organ, which I dig quite a bit. Longing for Dawn is more atmospheric. I like that. You got Babylon Everything, also a pretty good track. Joe is definitely more jazzier. All right, so again, I think of like kind of like early Weather Report on that one. Then you got the kind of spacey Starbird Chasing the Infinite, which adds a little bit of space rock intrigue to this album, which I like. Then there's The Distance Between Us, which again, a little more keyboard oriented, a little mellower. And then perhaps the most interesting track on the album is the last one, which is over 11 minutes long. It's called Pharaoh's Scribbled Phantasms. And that's probably the most kind of like intense, like other than Heavy on Karma, the most intense kind of like 70s inspired jazz rock, jazz fusion track on here. Definitely hear some Lifetime, definitely hear some Return to Forever. Nice guitar playing on this particular one, really cool keyboard runs, just really nice complex instrumentation. That's definitely one of the highlights. You know, there's a 9 tracks, probably half are a little bit more laid back, a little more atmospheric, and the others are more your standard kind of like 70s inspired fusion fare, right? So for me, I would say if you're going to go listen to anything, if you're going to want to go out there and sample some of this stuff, again, the band is Mysteries of the Revolution, Longing for Dawn. The tracks to check out are You Turn Me On, Heavy on Karma, Starbird Chasing the Infinite, and certainly Pharaoh's Scribbled Phantasms. Okay, so I'll show you the track list once again. So if you wanted to pause that and go search for any of these, you can definitely do so. But the whole album is very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. I think if I'm going to give this a rating here out of 5 stars, 3.5 or 4, somewhere in between there. Okay, definitely very solid, very enjoyable. If you love instrumental fusion music, jazz rock, that sort of thing, you could definitely do a hell of a lot worse than this. This is a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. I have not heard their first one, so I don't know how it compares to that. But from what I remember reading, I think that there's more like guitar on this particular one. That one's more keyboard driven. Well, there's tons of keyboards on this as well. So if you like keyboard heavy fusion music with good bursts of guitars, this is for you. Again, Longing for Dawn, Mysteries of the Revolution is the name of the band. Check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and also click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. We've got the links below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page where you can get all sorts of cool Sea Tranquility stuff. So thanks for watching. Not sure if you'll get another new review for you guys here today. Going to be more for next week. I'm just, I'm still trying to get caught up in listening to stuff. Coming up, we've got the new Adrian Belew, Elevator. We've got the new Alan Parsons release, new Ben Craven, new Farpoint. We got new Fractal Sextet. We got new David Longdon release, the late David Longdon. We've got all sorts of other things here. Of course, Al Di Meola, John McLaughlin, Paco de Lucia, Saturday Night in San Francisco. All sorts of new stuff. So stay tuned, and we'll bring you more as it happens, right? So I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. See you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.